guys? TD here, and I am actually headed to the gym. It's been a few months since I've been to the gym, and I've been slacking at home, like big time. But I'm actually pretty excited. Looking to get it in, but today's video, I am actually going to show you how to write a diet now that you have your TDEE. And I'm going to give you some examples. Roughly around what I'm eating, because I actually just started a nice little 6-week cutting diet that I wrote for myself yesterday. So, anywho, I am going to concentrate on the road, and I will see you in a bit. What's up, guys? TD here, and the last video I showed you how to create a sustainable deficit for yourself. Now today I'm going to show you how to make a diet based on those calculations. First off, I want to say thanks to everybody who helped me film this, all my awesome people in the gym. I actually put their Instagram links at the bottom. Make sure you check them out, give them some follows, tell them I sent you. Now, let's get started. Back to the board. First things first, you're gonna figure out what foods you want for yourself. The foods I chose for myself are pizza, oatmeal, sandwiches, salads, and pasta. Those are the foods that I enjoy. I know I can eat them all day, every day. So once you figure out what you want, you make that list, then you try to find the ingredients to make those foods. So I keep it pretty simple. What I do is, sure, let's see if you can see that. For pizza, I need crust, cheese, salt, sauce, meat. Another example, let's say for sandwiches, I need bread, meat, mayo, cheese, and lettuce. Okay, so those are pretty much basic ingredients to make the meal. What I suggest and what I do is I go on Google and I search. So let's just say pizza crust. I need the crust. I'll type in pizza crust. Protein, low fat, low carb, low calorie. Same thing with the mozzarella cheese, same thing with the bread, same thing with everything. And then you see what pops up. Go through it and you find your gems. So like, let's just say the pizza, I found this crust here. This is protein pizza crust. And it's like 110 calories per crust. Bam. Sauce. This is the Ragu pizza sauce. 25 calories per 62 grams. I actually only use half of that because it's actually a lot. Cheese, mozzarella cheese, 80 calories for 28 grams. Pepperoni, this is actually turkey pepperoni from Kroger, 70 calories for 28 grams. That's pretty much about 285 calories just for that meal right there. Again, the scale is so important because you don't weigh these things out. You want to be as accurate as you can. Sandwich-wise, I need bread. Bread, example, I use Aunt Millie's. This is 35 calories per slice of bread. Kraft sandwich cheese, this is about 45 calories for one slice. Turkey breast, 60 calories for 56 grams. That's actually quite a bit. Lettuce, I don't even count the lettuce. I just throw a few slices on there. You know, this is what you really want. If you can, you want to try to stick to low calorie, pretty high dense foods. You know, you want something that's going to fill you up. So here's something that you might enjoy for the pasta. I actually found these. These are no oodles. These are noodles similar to ramen noodles, but they're actually 0 calorie. I wouldn't actually believe that there's 0 calorie because a lot of companies, if something is under 5 calories, they're allowed to round it down to say 0. So I just add on 5 calories when I see things that say 0 calories. When I eat these, I use chicken base. Ramen noodles. It's basically all it is. Ramen noodles. Very, very good. And it's about maybe 45 calories or so just for this meal right here, this whole pack. And 2 scoops of this chicken base on it. Oh my goodness. Calories in, calories out. I know it's so cliche, but that's what it's gonna come down to. You know, ketosis does play a part of it. I'll get to that in another video, but all right, to the board. So I broke it down into either a 6-week diet or a 12-week diet. And both diets will be broken into 3 phases. So let's just start with the 6-week diet. The calculations that I came up with were 2,200 calories, which put me in a deficit at working out about 5 to 6 days a week or so. So for the 6 weeks, for the first 1 to 2 weeks, I'm gonna stay at 2,200 calories. Boom, boom, boom. Then weeks 3 to 4, I'm gonna drop that down to 2,000 calories. Boom, boom, boom. Then week 5 to 6, I'm gonna drop it down to 1,800 calories, 1,800. So, and there are certain things that I do while doing that. So those first 2 weeks, you're just pretty much gonna train hard. You're gonna do your job. You're gonna get in the gym. You're gonna stick to the diet, whatnot. The pounds are gonna drop. The second week, that's usually when I say, if you have a pre-workout, go ahead and add it because it's gonna get a little bit harder there. And you do wanna up your protein. Whatever your weight is, by the time you get to this week, you're gonna times that by 1.3, and it's gonna give you your protein needs. Now, week 5 through 6, that's when it's gonna be its roughest. That's when I say you wanna increase your carbs and you can add your fat burners at this point. I don't really believe in adding fat burners before that. You know, you really want to, you know, not throw all your cards on the table. You want to take your time, you know. And at the very end, that's when the fat burners are really going to be needed. You're going to be low on energy, so you really want to up those carbs. You're going to be at 1,800 calories. You know, there's going to be a big difference. Your body will adjust, and that's the reason why, you know, you're dropping calories, because you're going to hit that plateau. That's what the body does. The body adjusts. A few supplements that I'd like to add in there. I always want to make sure I have a multivitamin that I take daily. Omega-3s. Omega-3s are so important. I prefer fish oil. It's not as rancid as basic fish oil if you leave it out. You know, it's much better. It lasts a lot longer. Fat burners, of course, you would add those towards the end. Scale. We talked about the scale. The scale is very important. Pre-workout, you know, sometimes, let's say like me, I go to work. When I get off work, I waste a lot of energy at work. So I'm extremely tired. That's when that pre-workout will give me that boost I need to fire me up in the gym. Lots of water, lots and lots of water. I say at least 1 gallon a day. You know, drink at least 1 gallon a day. If you can drink more, drink more. But don't try to drink it all at one time. I found that out the hard way. I tried to drink a gallon of water all at one time, and I had this massive headache. And I actually found out that if you do drink that much water at once, you know, your brain swells, you could die. So, you know, you just drink it throughout the day. What I like to do for meal preparation, I do weekly calculations. So let's just say the crust. It's 1 crust per day. So I'm just gonna add that up for the whole week. So let's do, I do 6 days. So that's 6 crust. Same thing, you're gonna calculate everything up. That's gonna make it a lot easier instead of preparing meal by meal by meal. You wanna prepare the whole week's worth of meal. You know, and that way you do save that time. It's a lot easier. Let's see, protein, fiber, low calories. I mean, that's it. It is what it is. Is there anything else? Weight loss, sauce meat. Okay, so basically for the 12-week plan, it's going to be the same exact thing, but you're just going to go weeks 1 through 4 at the 2,200 calories, weeks 5 through 8 at the 2,000 calories, and then weeks 9 through 12 at the 1,800 calories. And these are my calculations. These aren't yours. You know, your calculations are going to be different. You have different body type, you have a different age, different height, so on and so. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. You're going to figure out everything you need, calculate it up, you know, work your ass off, but, you know, train hard, and go get it. It's right there. And as always, if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.